Going to show you the shipments going out today, and another reason why this video is an asset is because I am announcing right now that every holster we make will have a tension adjustment screw because of the demand. So I'm getting emails, I really like to have an adjustment screw. Okay, if that's what people want, that's what I'm going to do. The only thing about them is they're great. Don't get me wrong, adjustment screws are great. Even though you put Loctite on them, every once in a while you got to check them and make sure they're not working their way out. That's one of the reasons why the downfall of the adjustment screw, the tension adjustment screw, they can work themselves out. But if you just check it once in a while, you'll never have a problem. Or get stronger Loctite, set it to where you like it, let it cure, and you'll never have a problem. But you know how that goes. If you use that Loctite, you're going to have a hard time getting it apart or adjusting it. So my advice to you is, if you're going to use Loctite, use the blue Loctite. That's what I use here. Everything has blue Loctite in it. Even the adjustment screws have blue Loctite on it. That allows you, it stiffens it, but at the same time you can adjust the screw, or if everything turns. I made sure that I put a slotted post on the other side of the screw, so if you have to hold it with one side with a screwdriver, there's a slot there that you can do that. I've seen some holsters where the slotted post has no slot, and it's like, why would you even use those? Because if you get the screw stuck in there, it's going to be a bitch getting that screw out, because there's no way of holding it back. So I automatically use a slotted post, and I'll show you what I mean when I'm talking about. So I just want to, there's way more holsters going out today than these. I just picked these to show you. We're almost all caught up, so if you put an order in today, you're not going to be waiting long for it. I only have maybe 5 or 6 orders right now, so that means if you order one now, you're not going to be waiting for it. So it's a good time to order one if you want a holster. So that's good news. Adjustment screws on everything now, but just remember, check the screw every, once a month, every couple of weeks. Just make sure it's not coming out. Okay. Alright, so the first one I want to show is, wait for the asshole to go by first. Wait a minute, he's not done pulling his fucking horn. Is he done? One more. There it is. Do you know why they got to do that? Because people are zombies walking around texting on their cell phones. They just wander across the train tracks and get splattered. So that's why I'm sure he's got to pull that horn that many times. So let's go with this one first. This is an OD green Smith & Wesson Shield. This is going out today, and it's adjustable, and it's going for Alex Casalavari. I know I screwed that up. It's OD green. It's left-handed. It has a tension screw on there. So when you get the holsters, the tension screw is adjusted to my liking, but you can put it to your liking. But if you see now, it has that. Can you see it? There it is. See that line? Now you have that rise in there, that 1/4 inch rise in there, where you can adjust, and it'll squeeze the Kydex to how you like the holster. So right now, it's, I think, perfect right there. No movement. Now, does it cost me a little bit more money to use the adjustment screw instead of an eyelet, a rivet? Of course it does. But you're talking maybe, I'm losing maybe like $2 or something. I'll lose the $2. I'll eat the $2. I'll keep the holster at the same price for you guys. So, volume's everything. If I get volume and people are happy, everybody's happy, okay? So as you can see, it's a really nice fit. And hopefully he's very happy with this when he receives it. So Alex, your holster is going out today. Okay? Just want to show everybody that one. That's a lefty. So you got to pay attention to the forms. And how many times there was a left-handed person, I made it right by accident before, and I caught it before I shipped it out. That sucks when that happens. Okay. So Alex is good. This next one is also a Smith & Wesson Shield. And this one is going for getting a lot of Shield orders. How come I'm not getting no orders for the Hellcat? I can't believe it. I said, you know what? When I get that Hellcat mold, I'm going to be busy. I haven't got one order for the Hellcat. Not one. I mean, not one. I was like, damn, maybe no one's buying that gun. I thought everyone was buying that gun. Nothing's the way you think it is. Smith & Wesson Shield, 9mm 40 caliber, both the same size. Black, right-handed, and this is for Anthony. This is for Anthony Tomasian, and 1.75 belt loop, belt clip. Same thing. There's your rise, 1/4 inch rise. Slotted post in the back. The slotted post, if you can see, there's a slot in case you need to put a screwdriver on there and turn the other side, because I do use light Loctite on these. Okay, you got to put some kind of Loctite. There's your adjustment screw there, and here is the tension. Exactly like the OG green one I just showed you. I have it on the tight side, but if you don't like it, you can loosen it up a little bit. 1.75 belt loop, belt clip, dude, not a loop. Okay, and very high quality, thick, heavy duty clips we use. Okay, so that one's going to Anthony. Anthony, your holster's getting shipped out today with a bunch of other ones. All right, then. Okay, that one's done. This one came out really nice. I know you've seen this a million times. This is for, you know, holsters come out good, but sometimes they come out on the money. And it's just one of those things because you make them by hand, you know. Every time you do it, it comes out different. You're doing it by hand. It's not a CNC machine where it's coming out exact every time. This one came out exceptionally really nice in my opinion. And this is Davis Marrero, and he's from Alabama, and he has a Glock 19, Glock 23, Glock 19X, Glock 45 9mm outside the waistband. All those guns will fit in that holster that I just told you. It is black, 1.75 belt loops, and it has a tension screw on there. Okay, really nice clean lines. I just changed my rubber bladder that sucks the Kydex down, and you can see it's new because the lines are really deep and clean. It looks really good. Plus, I keep my Kydex or my Boltron, I use Boltron, at the highest temperature I can, because the hotter it is, the more flexible it is, the more definition you're going to get when it sucks it down. So I keep it really hot. So, Davis, there's your holster, bro. Looks great. Good retention. Perfect. I mean, that is just, man, that is excellent. No movement, nice click. Sometimes you'll get a click and it's good, but there's still a little movement, and I still haven't mastered that yet. I think the molds are, you know, maybe just a little microscopically different out of specs, you know what I mean? That is a really nice holster. I'm very happy with that, and I'm sure this guy's going to really like it. Okay, adjustable tension screw, 1.75 loops. Nothing's getting in the way, nothing's hitting my hand. Plenty of clearance for everything. Okay. That is Davis, and the last holster that I want to show is something I don't think I showed before. It's an inside the waistband light bearing holster for a Glock 22 or a Glock 17 with a TLR1 Streamlight HL or regular Streamlight TLR1, same size. So if you have a TLR1 HL or a TLR1, it's the same. Okay, the HL just means it's brighter, that's all. So this is an inside the waistband Glock 17 or a Glock 22 with the TLR1 light. Okay, now that's what I want to explain to you about light bearing holsters. There's not much of a click. There's not going to be a click because the click normally clicks around the trigger guard. Some holster companies, see, I won't do this because people don't want nothing rubbing on their slides. Some holster companies will leave this divot here where the ejection port is and won't fill that in, and they'll use that as a retention click. But what's that mean? Now your holster is rubbing on the slide, especially on the corner right here, drastically. So you're going to get complaints because, oh, my paint's coming off the slide, the finish is coming off the slide. So I rather not do that. There's no reason for it. Anyway, it doesn't have to click, okay? So this glides in, it gets a little bit snug, and then it locks in. There's a little lock to it. The gun ain't going nowhere. That gun ain't, look, there's a light on it and everything. I'm only holding it with 2 fingers. I'm not squeezing. The gun ain't going nowhere. It's very secure. Also, it is fully adjustable right here. Okay, there's your 2 adjustment screws. And like I told you guys before, when you adjust, tiny little turns at a time. Not even a 1/4 of an inch. Like maybe like a 32nd, a 16th, and then try it and try it. I got it preset for this guy. I think it's really nice right there. It's very smooth, goes in and out. Nothing stopping it, nothing getting in the way. My fingers are not getting hit by anything. I had to correct one of these molds because it was exposing the trigger guard a little bit. So now the trigger guard is completely covered. Like I said, if there's a problem, I'm going to fix it. If someone has a problem with something, we're going to find a way to correct it and fix it. Because that's the only way your business is going to grow. You got to make people happy. They got to be excited about buying your product. That really is the bottom line. Okay, so anyway, still always trying to come up with new ideas to make the holsters better and better and better. But this one came out super clean, and this guy's going to be very happy with this inside the waistband holster. He also ordered an outside the waistband. Was it an outside? No, an inside the waistband, full size 1911. But you guys seen that a million times. I'm not showing that. That'd be stupid to show that. All right, so there it is. Alright guys, that's it for today. Don't forget to check out the link below. Everything's a click away, man. Good time to order. I'm getting caught up, so it's starting to slow down. And check out the website. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.